I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God.
How many times did it take to say the same thing over and over and over and over? And Neil here wasn't understanding what the words mean. And it's very, very frustrating to have to deal with somebody like that every single day, all day long, has no idea what you said. And you have to repeat it over and over and over. She's getting frustrated. She goes, "Ugh." That means she's frustrated. He's not reading the signals properly. He's not responding appropriately. He's not acting as any reasonable, prudent individual would act in those circumstances. He's acting like he's crazy. Stalkers are mentally ill. Most of them. You have murders that occur because a stalker fixates on someone who does not like them back. And they begin to create fantasies that are not real, and including imagine threats that are not real, and then eliminate the threat. So you saw Jodie Foster have a stalker named John Hinckley Jr. who fixated on her and believed with all his heart they were meant to be forever, and they had this bond. And he was going to kill the president and impress her. And she was not impressed. She was horrified, as was I when Chief Miller was murdered and Mike Neely falsely accused, and I'm kept out of the court. I was not able to help Officer Neely, but since I have been punished and threatened and harassed and voyeur raped and punished and threatened and starved and tormented and punished. And this is the same thing. That's not how you get a date, but it is how you're getting told on and told on and told on. And Mr. Perry acts like he has not a clue what those words mean. This is 8 years after I've left Lubbock and wanted nothing more to do with him. Here we are 8 years later talking about his soap opera. His imaginary, ridiculous, disgusting, disturbed soap opera. Over and over and over, day after day after day. He wants to talk to me, and I've said no for years. No means no. That's it. Here's why. Because I've said what I think on the court dockets. I do podcast to say what I think. You disgust me. I have no romantic feelings for you. I think that you're a nasty, creepy, sick, twisted man who needs to be in jail so that you are not a danger to society anymore. You keep trying to put me in jail because I tell on you, and everybody knows that. You're not fooling anyone, but people are fooling you. because you're a threat. They will say whatever you want to hear to make you go the fuck away because they're worried you're going to do the same thing to them that you've done to me and to the Neelys and the Millers and all your other victims. You're going to get them fired. You're going to cause them to lose their home. You're going to arrange a false arrest. You're going to have them pulled over all the time. You're going to cause them to be dead. So yeah, they're going to say what the fuck you want to hear. So you'll shut up and go away. It didn't occur to you that's what's happening? You're not all there, are ya? That's what's happening. You are told to get the fuck out of my life. And if you don't, my guys are going to go at you. And they're going to protect me from you. It doesn't matter what you bought. It doesn't matter what cops you bought and which ones you didn't. I have 40 of them helping me all the time. And you ask who they are and who told, and you guys get on the phone and you make a bunch of phone calls, and my guys hear all about it. You're not going to get any information about anything because you're dangerous. And it got worse when we have a dead Lucky and an almost dead framed Mike and an almost dead, almost framed Cynthia. You have a reputation. No one's going to help you. You are not getting cooperation. No one is going to say a word that will cause them to be harmed or anyone else. We're sick of it. When you're in jail, Mr. Perry, we don't all have to worry about that anymore. We won't have to worry about it anymore. There won't be even one more computer jam up. There won't be one more minute of my time you're taking. There won't be one more penny of my money that you're taking. I will never be broke again. I can have a shower in private without you raping me. I can go in to my home and out of my home, and you won't know a thing about it. I'll have my privacy back. It'll be like normal. Finally, I'm just normal. So, what do you think we all want? You're always a threat to everybody. Because if somebody pisses you off, you cause them to get fired. You take their property, their money away. You take their freedom away. You take their reputation away. You take their family away. You take everything. You ruin. You destroy. And everyone knows that. And so in order to avoid being the victim of that, you are told what you want to hear. So you'll fuck off. You need to lie. We all get it. You're not getting one this time. You want to punish me? You be my guest. Look how that's turned out for you in the past 12 years. You absolutely have the most uncovered up cover-up in the history of your life. You have done this shit to people all your life. It has sickened all the wrong folk this time. Who's helping me? No one. Right? Isn't that what you think? No one? Okay, well, we just quoted you again. Is she not working again? I was going to the mall. I was going to head her off there. We're going to get some people ordering from the mall. And the guy said, well, she won't go to the mall. It takes too long to walk in and get the food. She won't go to Chipotle and she won't go to Chick-fil-A. So when you call Charles Perry's people so they can get her with a doorbell, we got to hack her app, her food delivery app, after we decide, after we see, from hacking, which one she's going to work for today. Uber Eats, Grubhub, or DoorDash, which one? She signed up for all. So we got to find out, after we hack the app and have our buddy with the camera on his doorbell call over there to the mall, then you can hedge her off when she goes to pick up the food. Is that what you planned? Okay, well, we got that recorded, so you're caught now on that too. The more Charles bothers me, the more he rapes me, the more he causes jam-ups and computer problems, which I had all day today, by the way, again. The more he takes my money and takes up my time, the more drama he causes with this little imaginary soap opera. And the more he rapes and robs and pillages and destroys and ruins, and the longer Mike's in jail and the longer he's a problem and a danger to society, the more we get. And it's been that way since the McNamara email of 2015. And he doesn't understand that. He's telling me, he's typing in my phone, call me. Why would I do that? You don't understand a word I'm saying. My words are on the court docket. My wishes, my will is on the court docket. Read it. You are paying an attorney to explain what those words mean. I'm not a special ed teacher, and I'm not a shrink. I don't have that kind of patience. I did take psychology briefly in college, but not to be a shrink. I took that because I wanted to do the jury consulting, or at the time I wanted to do the jury consulting like Dr. Phil. I don't have patience for dealing with the mentally ill. There are people that do. Everybody is given a gift and a talent. That's not mine. It's someone else's. I don't know how to deal with people like you. I had my patience when I had my medical supply business that had Down syndrome, that got things quicker than you. One of them I introduced to Heather Wilson. She understood what I said the first time I said it. I'm sorry that you don't. I don't know how to deal with it. I really don't. I'm not going to call you. I've told you what you need to do. Get out of my life. Stop creating more crime and more evidence, more crime and more evidence every day. Get off your fat, lazy ass and go work. Go be with your friends and family in Lubbock and get the fuck off me. Now, I don't know how much more clear I could be, but if you can't understand what those words mean, get somebody to help you who is professionally trained to deal with someone who has a mind problem like you have. I don't have that. I'm the victim of your crime. I hate your guts. I'm angry. I'm having a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. You piss me off. I don't like you. I don't want anything to do with you. I can't wait till they arrest you and I never have to deal with you again. I've done everything I can do to assist on that, so you're gone. And there is no more computer jam-ups. I'm never going to be broke again. You can't contact my family and friends and threaten them. You can't threaten me and harass me 24/7. There won't be any more. No more dead cops, no more nothing. You're gone, and that's what we want. And for you not to get that by now speaks to your mind. It's like him. Everybody's saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. You're told on and told on and told on and told on. You're not loved, you're not wanted, you're rejected and told on every fucking day, and you're not getting it. I have nothing to say to you. Fuck off. If you don't like getting caught, stop being a criminal. Get off your ass and go work. Go be normal and leave everybody else the fuck alone. Dipshit. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to help you. We want you gone, so go away. Fabian Puzzle, what do you think I did? Psychic that to myself? That puzzle is exactly what I told them. Exactly what I said. Fabian gives me hope. Charles is a nothing wannabe butt-in who makes everybody scared and sad. We're all tired of feeling like that. And we do when you're around. You need a lie. We get it. I said no. Why can't you act like a normal man and go be normal? And then you won't need a lie. We're sick of it, Charles. We're sick of you. We don't want to hear it anymore. The whining and complaining how you need a lie. I need a lie. Call your mom. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm a victim. I have lost so much because you took it and you didn't have that right. Now, I'm going to do the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law yet. Apply the but-for standard. But for you raping me and robbing me and taking and imposing and being a burden to me and everybody in my life, we wouldn't do these. I'm doing it because the National Stalking Resource Center says to. You document what these freaks do. They're dangerous, they say. You need to make sure the victims, these are cops, by the way. You need to make sure the victim understands they're in danger. Stalkers are dangerous. I don't like you, weirdo. Understand what those words mean or don't. I don't care. But live with the consequences because you already are to some extent. You sure as shit will before this is over. You are pissing off all the wrong people. I had people that I knew and know in power, and you have no idea what that even looks like. If you had power, you'd be off your ass working. You'd be making laws and shit that you could go to the media and go, I passed this law, vote for me. Instead of, I gotta figure out how to make my victim of crime lie. I gotta subjugate her. Yeah, see, we don't have to buy a cop. We don't have to buy a judge. And we don't have to ask people to lie for us. And you do. You got a problem. And you got a big one. And you're seeing things happen you've not seen before. And you keep asking, who's helping you? Who's telling on me? And you don't think you have a problem? Wow. Butterfly net right there. You are butterfly net material. That doesn't even make sense. Apply the but for and the reasonable prudent individual standard, and I assert all constitutional rights, and you don't get to take them from me. I'm not going to lie for you, and I'm not going to call you weirdo. You know what I think. You know exactly what I think. I would not stoop to embarrassing myself walking in a room with you for millions of dollars, and that's all you do is embarrass the fuck out of me because you're weirdo. You're strange. You're a bizarre bore. We're sick of dealing with you. That's why you keep getting told on. Why do you think that happens? Somebody explain it to him, because I don't have a degree in special education or psycho whatever. This guy and you are the same, except you're creepier and you're more dangerous.
It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes. First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Leave me alone.
Now, everything I have to say is on the docket. Everything I have to say that's on the docket is also here. Any one of these. Look at this. This is an extensive chapter and versing of everything that Mr. Perry has done to me and other people in order to cover up his weirdo problems. He knows he has a weirdo problem. And he's trying to cover it all up. And he's demanding that I lie. And I've said no. And I'm the kind of person, Mr. Perry, you needed somebody like me who has politics and law enforcement in their background. I was born right into it. And you needed somebody who would stand up to you and say, no, not this time. And you want to coerce, and you want to push, and you want to starve me into a lie, and you want to make me be homeless or go to jail and lie. Wow. I said not this time, because you got somebody on you. I have help. I knew people in power long before I met you, sir. It's not up to you. The Fabian puzzle getting to me. What you guys just said, is she not working? I'll go to the mall and head her off there. Duly noted for the record in our court in your criminal case. You know, the one that doesn't exist. And the police that don't exist. But you keep asking me who they are. You keep making those phone calls. Yep, those. We all said not this time, sir. You stop. You're committing a crime. You're hurting people. You're hurting them in a way we'll never get over. And you're being stopped. And it's not up to you. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to help you. Because when you're gone, I have my privacy back. I have my reputation back. Mike gets to go home to his family. I won't have any more computer jam-ups and one problem after another. And everything that should take 5 minutes is a big fucking deal and takes hours. Threats to take my property and my income. I'll get you kicked out of your house and you be homeless until you lie. I'll put you back in jail until you lie. Threat after threat after threat after threat. All of which that is illegal, sir. You ought to know that at your age. What do you pay that attorney of yours for? Read all that. Read it all. That's on the docket. If it's on the docket with my signature on it, that's my statement. It's not going to change because you need a lie. You pathetic fool. How about you comply with the law like the rest of us do and go be normal, and then you won't have to get a lie. Threaten and harass and bribe to get a lie. You're just pissing everybody off. No, I don't go to Chipotle, and I don't go to Chick-fil-A, and I don't go to the mall. For exactly the reasons that man said. Now, how did he know? It's interesting that he knew. Chipotle, you know, Perry's guys try to do the, oh, we got to order, and we got to make sure she can't make any money. And we got to make sure we get her over to this neighborhood, because I'm going to have a cop sitting there waiting to pull her over. Take that car of hers away. I need to confirm her driver's license and the registration. Yup, recorded. Recording after record. 36,000 it was. 36,000 emails representing 36,000 recordings, Mr. Perry. What are we doing with those already? Every time you try to contact me, every minute you peep and invade my privacy and rape me in the most disgusting, nasty way. You're not some hot, sexy man that women just can't keep their hands off of. You can't even get one date with one person. You're a turnoff. Peeping is illegal because people don't like it when you do that. And if you do things people don't like, they're not going to like you. And those are the words I keep saying over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And you have no idea what the fuck they mean, do you? I'm not a special ed teacher. Go get your finger paints and your, kindergarten teacher and ask her to explain it to you. We're all sick and tired of the repeat. We got it the first time. I'm sorry you're slow. Not my problem. Nobody invited you here. I don't want you in my life. You don't get to call anybody and say what I think. I say what I think. My statement's on the court docket. You're witness tampering. You're about to go to jail. Every time you jam up my computer or my phone, they're going to charge you with obstruction. And I'm not going to explain how that is or why that is. It's none of your business. You can find out the hard way. You like that? I'll find out the hard way. Yep. You've never seen things happen like you're seeing now. You're about to find out the hard way. You shouldn't have done that. Get the fuck out of my phone. Get the hell out of my computer. What I said the other night is, there are 40 guys who sit there and watch everything everybody does and watch everything I do so that I don't end up dead. So what happens is, it's worse when I go out to work because I'm all over the place. So they're watching everything. Sometimes they got to call. They work in shifts and shit. And there's a whole lot more to this that I'm not the only victim. I'm not the only victim. So it's taken a lot of people have to be called in off work to come in, off duty, come in and help us. Cindy's going to work tonight. Now we got to add more people, more resources. Because TPD won't step up and do their part. So we're going to have to do it. So the other night, we're all stressed out because you're doing that. You're pissing them off. They're sitting there watching what you're doing on my phone. Orders coming in, like, drive 20 miles, we'll pay you $2. Yep, nope. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be. Well, then she can't say she didn't get orders. We gave her orders. We heard y'all talking about it. We heard you talking about it. So, they hear y'all all the time. Sometimes it's, well, I'm not going to get into that. So what he said to me the other night is, I know you got a Verizon bill to pay. And I know you already made payment arrangements. It's already overdue. Should have never gotten to that point. Should have never gotten to that point. We're looking into charging him for grand larceny with intent to coerce. $1,000? A theft over $1,000. And we're looking to charge him for interfering with contracts, intending to coerce you, including your lease. We're going to make it where she can't pay or keep the terms of the contract. Make her be homeless. She'll lie for me. Duly noted for the record in a criminal case, sir. So Friday night, I need you to stay home. I know you need some money. Do you have enough to where you can stay home? Because we got everybody gets traumatized watching what you're going through because we don't like it. Everybody did, sir, in the Derek Chauvin thing. Derek Chauvin sitting on a man's neck until he dies. People are screaming at him, please stop. Normal people don't like to watch one person hurt another. So my guy says, we got some traumatized guys here. Everybody's frazzled. Everybody's stressed out. And I know you are too. Stay home. I need to give people a night off tonight. They're hurting for you. They're hurting for Mike Neely. If they just let the contract go, and I'll charge them with that one too. We got 4 right now. Let it go. Stay home and rest. We'll get them. But they're not going to keep doing this to you. And everybody's exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally from watching what Mr. Perry's doing to you. This is a bigger case. It's taken longer than we'd like, but let's do it right. Even if it takes a little longer, and if that means we got to take a night off and you let another contract go and we get him, I'll charge him for it. It's fine. Or if you're okay with that. And I said, of course I'm okay with that. So you win. You win again. I hope you're happy. But I'm not going to talk to you, and I'm not going to help you. We all want you gone, because once you're gone, I'm not going to be peeped on anymore. I'll have my privacy back. I'll have my reputation back. I will never be broke again, and Mike gets to go home. And you're gone. And there is no more threats and bribes. I'm very strong-willed. It took somebody just like me with my mix, my personality. Because this is not for the weak. It isn't easy. Things of value are not easy. Putting someone like Mr. Perry behind bars is a big catch for law enforcement. And it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But I'm not going to help you, Mr. Perry. I'm tired of repeating myself, sir. You need to get it the first time I say it. Okay? This right here came to me in jail. I didn't psychic that to myself. I don't have superpowers like that. They came from the police helping me that don't exist. On a criminal case that isn't. Okay? Now, you do whatever you do. Just make sure you can live with it, because you will. And you kind of already are. If I found out what you just said, is she not working tonight? I was going to go to the mall and head her off there. We got some guys in our order from places in the mall. And the guy said she won't go there. It takes too much time to fight through the parking lot and then fight through the people in the mall and go pick up some food and then walk it out to her car and take it. I mean, it is kind of a thing. And I do try not to take orders from the mall. He's right, but how did he know that? She won't do Chipotle or Chick-fil-A because you guys fucked with her so much at those 2 places, she won't even go there anymore. Yep, he's right. But how did he know that? It's duly noted for the record, though, that you had that conversation. Charles, this is what I want. This is how I see things. And I only had to say it one time, sir. And the word boo is a private joke between one of those police and myself that nobody else knows about but me and him. You're just a butt-in. You're just a little wannabe, pathetic little butt-in. You're making a fool of yourself, and you embarrass the hell out of me. I wouldn't walk in a room with you for millions. You're just embarrassed me. You have reduced yourself to, you don't even know what people say behind your back. You're not a hero. And there it is. You want to read it? I'm going to sit here and wait for a minute while you read that. We just got this. Because what I tell you, the more you bother me, the more you contact me, the more you invade my privacy, the more problems and drama you cause. You jam up my computers, my phone, or my Roku, or anything. You can hack anything. You can hack a baby monitor. You jam all that up. You cause me any kind of loss of 1 minute of my time, or 1 penny of my money. Any stress, any duress, anything you do at all. Sir, because you're not supposed to be in my life at all. Then we get more and more and more. And that started with the McNamara email of 2015. And it has been every day since. Don't complain. You did ask for that. And these guys always deliver. Don't they? These guys that don't exist. So here's this. Read it. And then tell me they don't exist. You done? Did you get it? You're going to have to get your little finger paint. Your attorney has to get his finger paints out to help you understand what the words mean. We're tired of saying the same thing. Everybody else got it the first time I said it. I don't like you. When you commit a crime, you're doing something people don't like, and you do that, people tend not to like you. You cause someone to lose something that's very important to them, they're not going to like you anymore. They'll turn against you. And you guys don't get that. And no one understands why the hell you don't get that. There's a reason everybody doesn't act like you. You're making everybody want to vomit. You're disturbing people. You're creeping everyone out. And so you get told on, and told on, and told on, and told on, and told on. I will not talk to you on the phone. is a waste of my time. You've wasted enough of my time, sir. I've said everything I have to say. It's on the docket in 3 lawsuits. Everybody's noticing now. You got a big problem with concealment. I'm never there. I'm never there to show my evidence you say I don't have. What's the harm in letting me in a courtroom to show evidence I don't have? Mike Neely, too. You're pissing off all the wrong people when you do this shit. And you've been caught more than ever in your lives. And you don't seem to get that. Those are the results of what you do all day. You just get told on. I don't love you. You're not wanted. You're rejected. And told on. And told on. And told on. And it's been that way every day. Now get your attorney to get the little puppets and crayons and finger paint out and explain it to you. Because I'm done. I'm out of patience with you. I don't have that gift. There are people that do. Find one. Because I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. Everybody's sick of it. Everybody's sick of you. No one cares what you think. We didn't ask you. We're sick and tired of hearing it. Shut the hell up and get the hell out of my life. Then there won't be anything else to catch. Get out of my food delivery apps, all of you. Every time you talk about it, we hear it. It's recorded. How many think that judge has heard already? Get the fuck out of my life. Today. Or don't complain when we get more, because we always do. You asked for it.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Now, when you have to ask who told on you and who are they telling, and you have to make phone calls and try to find out who it is, I'm going to tell you this one time. Be very careful what you do. They're looking for obstruction of justice. They're looking for perjury, and they are looking for fraud upon a court, and they are looking for witness tampering. Anything that would cause me feel coerced or duressed or enticed. Do you understand? Now you do whatever the fuck you want to do, Perry. All your peep are rape. It is rape, sir. It is not. You don't have my consent. I told you to cut that the fuck out, weirdo. Those police that don't exist, that got me the Fabian puzzle, and what you guys just said, you're pissing them off. It wasn't up to you when I got that puzzle. When I got what you just said, and every time, doesn't she like Chipotle? It wasn't up to you when we got that, was it? We got that right up under your nose. The McNamara email was the same. So you want to obstruct justice and piss them off? You want to coerce and, steal my money and interfere with contracts and commerce? Calling my parents, that was interstate, Mr. Robertson, Mr. Perry. Interstate. You do what you do, and you make sure you can live with it. Because you asked for it, and they always deliver every single time. They just did again. Because you pissed them off. We said, stop it. You obstruct justice, Mr. Powell. You're going to have to deal with that in a criminal case. Make sure that you can. It's not up to you. The Fabian puzzle wasn't up to you. What you just said, me getting that, wasn't up to you. The McNamara email, sir, not up to you. And it's, cops that don't exist. So, whatever you guys tell yourselves, and then while you sit there and go, how'd she find out? That's your problem. I'm telling you one time. That's all you get.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Now, I'm going to do this disclaimer one more time just to make sure we get it done right. Use the prosecutor told me to do it. The same one that said they're going to get in your money in your mail to prevent you from appealing. But if you can at least get something on the state court docket, the amended petition with the, I need you to put the, I need you to mail it. And then I need you to make the receipt an exhibit. It's Exhibit F. I need you to do that. And then I can at least show intent. They obstructed, you intended, they obstructed. And I'm going to use that against them in a criminal case. It's not up to them. We sat here and listened to them all day. Make sure she can't appeal. Make sure she can't appeal. You intentionally impeded my appeal. You got caught. Make sure you can live with what you do. Because you are already in some ways. More ways than you know. You ask for it every time you are told on. You are pissing off the wrong people. I don't like you, Charles. You disgust me. You are repulsive. For 12 years, I have said that every day. You make me sick to my stomach. You make everybody feel creeped out, disturbed, scared, sad, nauseous, anxious, worried. We're all ready for that to be gone. You're bringing it. You're causing it. Everything's a thing. Everything's a big ordeal. So you can get your sick little thrill. We've told you more probably than we even meant to initially. Do you know why? It is intended to protect me. You are not the victim of shit. You're a victim of your stupidity. And nothing more. Now get somebody to explain that to you that can get through to you, because clearly I cannot. My statements are on the court docket. They will not change. You need a lie. We get it. You won't shut up about it. I'm not going to give you that. I said no. And anything you do after that is witness tampering, and you're going to pay for that in a criminal case, okay? I don't know how many times I got to say the same thing. Don't call around and ask who's helping me, and then act like there's nobody there. Don't ask who got her that puzzle, Fabian's name on it. It's Fabian's name, not anybody else's. It's his name. Intersecting with the word hope. You are just a butt-in. So, get a grip on reality. Because those things get to me, and it isn't up to you. This is about me getting pulled over all the time. The police officer that said this was pissed about it. He was getting tired of it. He's wasting taxpayer money. He's wasting my time. And he's calling me constantly, wanting me to pull her over, want me to look into this and look into that, find something to put her back in jail. We need a lie. Well, they said they wanted us to get her on harassment. It became pretty clear they were the ones harassing her. We never heard from her. Everybody said she keeps to herself and doesn't bother anybody. She's just trying to get these guys to leave her fuck alone. She moved twice to get away from it. They're coming up here where she is and fucking with her and fucking with her and fucking with her and fucking with her. We're sick of it. There it is right there. You impeded that appeal. Getting in my food delivery app so I couldn't make any money. You did the same thing on December 18th when I was supposed to go see my family. And then your little plan got all messed up, we heard. We worked for weeks on that. We wanted Manford. She likes Manford. Well, we can't have that. We can't have Manford police and her like each other. So, and we want this Mike Neely thing to get put to, we got to cover that up. We killed a cop. We want that covered up. It's not covered up. I'm sorry. It's already not covered up. We got to put her back in jail so we can get a headline. We need Manford to do it because she likes Manford. We need to get her back out there. Send her to the store. Get her driver's license from her. We heard that. You called up here repeatedly. We've got to get her driver's license and her car registration repeatedly over the past several months. Right? Pull her over. We need that confirmed. We know. We're not going to say it again and again. One time ought to do it. One time is all everybody else needs. Why do you need that all the time? That's the exhibit, Exhibit F. because you were recorded all day. We're going to make sure that appeal doesn't happen. You intentionally impeded it. We have recourse. We were going to take it. It might be in criminal court, and then I can go from there. Whole new lawsuit. That's the appeal. It's stamped. I drove it all the way up to Oklahoma City. I was able to get at least that far. But he told me on Friday the 11th. All I've heard all day is them talking about impeding your appeal. They're going to take your money. They're going to make it where you can't do it. Don't worry about it. You do the best you can. I'll handle the rest. What I really need to be able to handle the rest is to show your intent. So get it on the Tulsa County docket. Mail it. And use the receipt as an exhibit. That's a prosecutor's instructions. Do you understand? Because you're committing crimes in the process of civil court over and over and over. And in Mike Neely's case, he should not be in jail. You can't beat someone to death and end up with nothing on you. My cousin was in MMA. I watched him beat the fuck out of people. And sometimes they kick the shit out of him. He kicked the shit out of people. You look like you've been in a fight when you're in a fight. He doesn't. I knew that, and you knew I knew that, and that's why you wouldn't let me testify. And you're trying to kick me out of my house, and trying to take my money, kind of make me fail, trying to jam up my computer so I can't go online and do my homework and all that shit. And we got it. We know. You need a lie. You're not going to get one. I said no. I'm not going to talk to you, Charles. I'm not going to call you. I might as well talk to the door. I might as well talk to, a 2-year-old about college, what college is like. You have no idea what I'm saying. You don't understand me. So get a professional who can help you. I don't have the patience for it. I'm a victim of your crime, and I'm pissed at you. You can't take things from somebody that means a lot to them, that they worked all their life to get, and think they're going to want to be your little buddy. You're off your nut. And that speaks to your delusion. And everybody's sick and tired of it. Leave me the hell alone. And when you do something, make sure that you understand. When you obstruct justice, when you commit perjury, when you jam up my computer, he said, I'm going to charge him with obstruction of justice. You're working. He needs to leave you the fuck alone. Get out of your computer. Get out. It's an invasion of privacy, but I'm going to also look at it as obstruction of justice. So keep that in mind, and then do what you do. Coercion, witness tampering, all that. You're the criminals. You're the ones that need the lie, not me. You're making the threats. You're offering bribes. Go to jail or take my bribe. Be homeless or take my bribe and lie. And I keep saying no. I have that kind of personality. And then when you push me after I've said no, boy, that just really makes me mad. I said no. Get out of my face. Go live your lives, all of you. You're pissing me off, and you're pissing off people who can do things like get me a Fabian puzzle in jail, and it wasn't up to you, nor is this. So make sure you can live with what you do. Okie doke? You've been told. That's all I have to do. I don't have to do another fucking thing.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever.
Oh, I forgot the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been convicted in a court of law yet. Apply the but-for standard, the reasonable, prudent individual standard. I'm doing exactly what other police, I don't know what the hell Tulsa police are doing. We don't even talk to them. Police, National Resource Stalking Center. Hold on, I'll pull it up. The police on these videos right here, they actually know what the fuck they're doing. They said, you gotta document stalking. Stalking victims need to understand that stalkers are dangerous. Did they not say that? Hang on. Do you see this connecting the dots? They say it in that video. I'm not going to replay it for you again. Figure it out yourself. So, the people that we work with are smart. They can think past you in their sleep. They can think circles around you in their sleep. So what this is that. It's documenting stalking. and apply the reasonable, prudent individual person standard. You obstruct justice, you commit perjury, you commit fraud upon a court, you coerce, you interfere with a contract, you take 1 minute of my time and one penny I have, or you threaten or harass or contact me against my will or invade my privacy and jam up my computers and get in my phone and get in my computer, you're going to jail. It's just another charge. The Fabian puzzle that got to me, the guys that got me that, and it wasn't up to you, they're doing it. They don't exist, remember? Just do whatever you fuck you want. But then don't complain when I quote you, what you just said. Okie doke, you asked for it. You do every day. We're tired of dealing with it.
It's not cool. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior, and you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
Now, because you need everything said over and over, oh, and by the way, I assert all constitutional rights. Shouldn't have to assert them. I just have them. But because it's you, I have to say it over and over again. I assert my constitutional rights. I'm First Amendment. Just like she can say it, I can say it. I got a stalker. He's fucking with me. He uses he's a weirdo. I don't like him. He's a rejected fail. Everybody else gets over it and moves on. Why can't he? Peeping is disgusting, Charles. It's not a trophy. You're by yourself for 12 years. You have no date. You know, there are people that watch Kim Kardashian or Jennifer Aniston, depending on what age you're at, and daydream and pretend, and you're no different. You will never have a real date with me, ever. You make me want to vomit. For millions of dollars, I would not embarrass myself walking into a room anywhere with you. And I'm not going to repeat it again. I already have for a decade. I moved twice to get away from you. I've sued you to be rid of you. When you're in jail, there won't be any more. You're gone. That's what we all want. We all are sick and tired of feeling duress, coerced, threatened, intimidated, illegal stuff after illegal stuff after illegal. So when you do something that you know is a crime, be prepared to live with what happens. You're asking for it. Get the hell out of my life, weirdo. I don't like you. I'm not going to call you. It pisses me off. You keep asking. I said no. Go away. We're sick and tired of how you need a lie. You've made your point. We said no. That's it. No.
Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
That's power. What I just quoted you saying, that's power, Mr. Perry. Power's in service. Someone provided a service to me, and it helped me. It blessed my life. It protected me, and it kept me safe from you. You're a wannabe butt in nothing. You don't matter to me at all. The things you say do not make any more sense than what Neil says, and you don't listen to what people say to you. You need a lie, we get it. You made your point. You want to coerce. You want to starve me. You want to put me in jail. We get it. You've made your point. You've been saying it every day for like 7 years now. McNamara email was just the first of something you do and say and threaten every fucking day. We're tired of it. You need to shut up. This came to me and it wasn't up to you. Now you want them to find charge you with obstruction or perjury or fraud upon a court or getting into my wallet and hacking me and peeping on me and all that. You keep doing what you're doing. But then don't complain when I quote what you just said. Do you understand? You're asking for it. That's your choice. You live with it.